yesterday about how McDavid being out of the lineup changes your game plan. Then you get here this morning and find out he is going to be in the lineup. I'm curious, I guess from a coach's perspective, how, I guess, reworking the game plan in your mind works.
Well, listen, it doesn't change it in terms of we know how he plays, so the players know that you have to find a way to get over top of him whenever you can to eliminate those rushes through the neutral zone where they can create a lot of anxiety. So they've played against him before in the past, so it's just a refresher on that. The power play, it looks like they've changed it up a little bit what they're doing. I mean, I know they're still going to always look for Draisaitl in his spot, but so that's something that we talked about. How would that change? So at the end of the day, we still have to play our game and account for how special a player he is, but we still got to execute our when we have the puck and check well to get it back.
When you look at this rivalry between the two teams, even their coach kind of was talking about a big game when you play Vegas and how the two teams sort of expect or think that maybe they'll see each other in the playoffs or have seen each other. What do you make of just how this is continuing to build between the two teams?
Well, it should be a good thing. I mean, Vegas is what hasn't been around that long where they could say they have a rivalry like you do with Calgary, obviously geographic, or the Boston-Montreal for years because of the division. So we're trying to build that. It would be nice if both teams were relevant every year and did meet in the playoffs to determine who advances. It was trending that way. We let them down last year, but hopefully we're up to par this year for that, our end of the bargain. But I think they're always good games. They're big teams. They're physical. Although I'll say this, last year there was a lot of lead up to the first game in here, and I thought it was kind of quiet, to be honest with you. So I don't know what to expect tonight. We haven't played as well on the road as we have at home, so we need to get our affairs in order, and they probably say the same in reverse. So at the end of the day, that's what's in front of us, and hopefully there is some intensity to the game. I think it brings out the best in both teams when they are those types of games.
Bruce, can you talk to how well Mark Stone's played healthy? Obviously, when he's healthy.
Well, he always plays well when he's healthy. That's just been the theme for the last few years. Unfortunately, hasn't been able to complete the season. And but at the end of the, right now he's playing with Jack Eichel, which is a little bit new. He's played with him some in the past, but that was usually Marchessault's spot. He landed there for different reasons, and it's gone really well. So, listen, we know inside he's an elite player in our locker room. It's the point totals again, and if you don't play a full season, you're never going to equate with what the top guys are getting, and now they are because he's healthy. He looks good. Had a great summer to train. The previous injuries were back injuries, so I think he spent more time rehab, and this was a spleen that eventually sorted itself out, so he was able to, I think, get a head start on some of the stuff in the summer, and it's probably translated. Only he can answer that, but at the end of the day, he looks great. I think he'd play well no matter whose line he's on. It's just he's clicking with Jack right now.
But they're two very smart players. That works on the ice players.
Usually cerebral players, hockey IQ players will figure it out. For us, they're both drive lines, and we have to be careful we don't put them all in one line. So that's what we always kind of try to balance. And it just started off so well with Barbashev on the other side that you don't want to mess it up either. So there'll probably come a time we see what they look like apart, but right now we're not at that time.
As a coach, do you care that you might have so many players playing in the Four Nations Cup when everybody else is not?
No, I think it's an honor, so the more that are getting looked at right now, the better. I know that, we have a lot of Canadians on our team, so there's a number of them that, I've been part of those discussions, so, you got Carlson with Sweden, and Jack's automatic. Hannafin would be certainly in the mix of the decor.
Can come back in time to play for the Swedes. Carlson playing for the Swedes.
Well, he could play. He's back playing, and he to me, it's a no-brainer of a pick because I've coached him and see what he brings, but I'm not running Team Sweden.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Four guys off a team with only 20-odd players on the Canadian team is pretty rare, I would say.
Yeah, I haven't examined enough of every team. I know Colorado will have representation, with McKinnon, McCarr, Taza, some high-end guys, and I might be forgetting somebody, but yes, it is. Shows you that we got some special guys in our